Alright, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today's a bit of a special day because it's my birthday and I had nothing else to do, so that's why I'm here making a video. But all that aside, there's been a little bit of a situation that I was made aware of last night, and I decided to just go ahead and make a video about it today, and that is the situation that's going on with the Star Wars community, and there being some racist fans that the Star Wars official page actually ended up calling out, and then the Star Wars fans ended up having some backlash towards Star Wars for calling them racist essentially. Okay, so to add a little bit more context into the situation, essentially what happened was Star Wars or Disney Plus ended up coming out with this new Obi-Wan Kenobi solo show, and it's supposed to have this big battle with Darth Vader, and it's supposed to be really cool. By the way, haven't seen it yet, but I've seen clips and it looks pretty cool. Everybody's been, raving about it and saying it's a really good show. So there's nothing wrong on that part, but the only thing that has been really consistent other than the good reviews were some of the bad reviews, and that mostly fell on the actress Moses Ingram, which is one of the other only black people in the Star Wars universe that has been featured in a movie or a TV show or something like that. And honestly, there's not many black characters in Star Wars in the first place, so whenever you see one, it's just like, oh, cool. If you're a regular person, I guess. I mean, you either think it's cool or you're just kind of indifferent to it, right? But if you're just an absolute dickhead, you're the type of person to send racist DMs to somebody for quote-unquote being a diversity hire. And so if you're wondering what I'm talking about, I'm just gonna throw this picture up on the screen right now. This was apparently a couple of DMs that Moses Ingram actually received from one of the fans, and this was actually the catalyst to her making this type of video. And then Ewan McGregor actually ended up making another video. By the way, Ewan McGregor is Obi-Wan Kenobi from the original trilogy, and so this is what they both had to say about this whole situation.
Sure. There are hundreds of those. Hundreds. And I also see those of you out there who put on a cape for me, and that really does mean the world to me, because there's nothing anybody can do about this. There's nothing anybody can do to stop this hate. And so I question what my purpose is, and even being here in front of you saying that this is happening. But I think the thing that bothers me is that, sort of this feeling that I've had inside of myself, which no one has told me, but this feeling of I just gotta shut up and take it. I just kind of gotta grin and bear it. And I'm not built like that. So I really just wanted to come on, I think, and say thank you to the people who show up for me in the comments and the places that I'm not gonna put myself. And to the rest of y'all.
On Kenobi, the most watched Disney Plus original series premiere of all time. And for that, I would say a big thank you. And it just goes to show what this family can do when we all pull together. However, it seems that some of the fan base from this influential fan base have decided to attack Moses Ingram online and send her the most horrendous racist DMs. And I heard some of them this morning and it just broke my heart. Moses is a brilliant actor, she's a brilliant woman, and she's absolutely amazing in this series. She brings so much to the series, she brings so much to the franchise, and it just sickened me to my stomach to hear that this had been happening. I just want to say, as the leading actor in the series, as the executive producer in the series, that we stand with Moses. We love Moses, and if you're sending her bullying messages, you're no Star Wars fan in my mind. There's no place for racism in this world.
And so like I was saying before, Star Wars official Twitter page actually ended up calling out this type of behavior in their fans, with them saying the following: "We are proud to welcome Moses Ingram into the Star Wars family and excited for Reva's story to unfold. If anyone intends to make her feel in any way unwelcome, we have only one thing to say: we resist." They also ended up following that with saying that there's over 20 million species of alien in the Star Wars universe and that there's no room for racism. Okay, so after Star Wars made that statement, a whole bunch of other people in the fandom started getting up in arms because they thought that Star Wars was actually calling the fan base racist, And actually, one of the fans named the Quartering, I'm pretty sure you've heard him before. You might have heard him name dropped before, I don't really know. He ended up going on this Twitter rant talking about all Disney would have to do is share all the racist messages with us so we could stand together as Star Wars fans and denounce them. Please, at Star Wars, share this flood of racism received by Moses Ingram so we can stand as a community against it. It's safe to say that there is some significant amount of messages about her race coming verifiably from Star Wars fans in their official account. And Star Wars is going to accuse fans of being racist, right? Why don't they show it? Well, I mean, Star Wars themselves wouldn't want to show that on their official Twitter platform or any official platform that they run because it wouldn't be that professional. Standing up against racism is professional. They didn't call all Star Wars fans racist, by the way. I mean, you saw the tweet. Also, Moses Ingram showed all that stuff that was going on in her DMs, so that was the proof enough, I guess. I mean, guys, like just think about this for a second. Like, what would look better for you as a company, right? Like, let's say if you were running, I don't know, let's say something else other than Star Wars. Let's say it's like the MCU, right? Let's say you were running the MCU Twitter page and, you know, one of your black actors or minority actors or actresses were facing some racist criticism from fans, right? Wouldn't you want to call that out? Wouldn't you, as a company, want to protect one of your assets from a toxic group in the fan base? Like, that only makes sense, right? Now, it wouldn't make sense for you to actually go publish those messages, but for let some of the actors or actresses who are facing this criticism to do so. Like, that's kind of their business. Like, it's not good for you as a company to do that because it's not professional, like I just said. The Quartering also said something on Twitter about the text messages being fake and for him needing to see more proof for him to actually believe it was from a Star Wars fan. Which, to that, I have to say, I mean, she could have very well gotten tens of thousands of racist messages by now, at least. I mean, if you just think about the amount of random messages that celebrities get on the daily, bro, come on. Like, there's more than that. And also, I don't really see anybody making a video that's a couple of minutes long addressing the situation over one message. Like, that wouldn't really make any sense, right? So come on, let's try to use our heads for a second, okay? So my final thoughts on the situation is this. Don't be a dumbass. Stop being racist. Enjoy the show. Moses is supposed to be playing a Grand Inquisitor or just a regular Inquisitor, I think. And she looks intimidating enough, alright? That's more than enough for me. The focus is Kenobi, alright? So Kenobi and Darth Vader. So get over it, alright? I'll see you guys in the next one. Sub up, stay safe, and peace.